Seattle, Washington is one of the prettiest cities in the world. Who wouldn't want to live there? That was the state of Seattle just a couple of years ago. Now the city is on the verge of collapse. An activist called Nicole Thomas Kennedy has just won the primary election to become Seattle's next attorney general. That means she's essentially guaranteed to win the general election in November. And that's a problem because she's crazy. Nicole Thomas Kennedy recently tweeted that, quote, property destruction is a moral imperative. Seattle-based talk show host Jason Rantz is our man on the ground in the Pacific Northwest. He joins us tonight for an update on this. Are we misreading? Jason, thanks for coming on. Are we misreading this?
No, you're reading it exactly as it was intended. Nicole Thomas Kennedy might be the most dangerous candidate running for office in the entire country. Unfortunately, in Seattle, she seems to actually fit right in. So she doesn't just endorse property destruction, she actually celebrates it. I mean, if you take a look at her campaign video, for example, it highlights a logo of a black fist and a pink umbrella, which symbolizes the violent movement that created the autonomous zone CHOP. And I've spent some time going through her Twitter account. She doesn't hide who she is. So last July, for example, during a weekend riot, we saw Antifa thugs burning down a construction project for a youth jail. I actually covered it on the show. Well, Thomas Kennedy cheered it on, and she tweeted, "Yay, thank you to the heroes that set the children's jail on fire." Now, keep in mind, the Seattle city attorney has prosecutorial discretion, right? So she says, I'm not going to prosecute misdemeanor crimes that are committed by the homeless or by people who are low income. She calls cops Nazis on Twitter, oppressors, and it's why she wants to abolish the police. She believes that they target marginalized communities. It's a system of white supremacy. You've heard the spiel before. Now, in one tweet, she actually summarizes her approach to the Seattle City Attorney's office. She says, progressive prosecution alleviates the problem of injustice in the same way philanthropy alleviates the problem of poverty. It doesn't. Abolition, not reform. So she wants to abolish the very office she's running for.
Any idea who's funding this person?
Unfortunately, a lot of Seattle voters are actually funding her. We have a system in which we have democracy vouchers. She's able to take advantage of that. And a lot of people, unfortunately, in Seattle support her at this point. One person stands in her way. It's a moderate Republican. So we'll see if the voters decide.
Wow. It's hard to shock me. You just did. Jason Rantz, thank you so much.
Thanks, Tucker.